Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Dina, and we are so excited that you have signed up. Scott's even dancing. He's so excited that you signed up to be a doTERRA customer.
It's true.
And we are especially excited for you to experience the life change that we've experienced when we started our essential oils journey. And the very first thing we want to tell you about is our loyalty rewards program.
What?
I
Tell
know.
me about that.
It sounds cool, right? LRP.
LRP, yeah, you know me.
So the loyalty rewards program is the best way for you to get your oils because it gives you the opportunity to get free stuff.
All kinds of free stuff.
All kinds of free stuff.
Say all kinds.
Every single month. And we have a saying that if it's free, it's for me.
It's free, it's for me.
So pay attention, learn how to do this, and it's the best way to shop. So enjoy. Here's the deal with the Loyalty Rewards Program, aka LRP. It is really the best way to shop for doTERRA products because it makes you eligible to get free products every single month. And here's how it works. When you're a customer for 1 to 3 months, you start earning 10% back. For 4 to 6 months, you get 15% back. For 7 to 9 months, you get 20% back. For 10 to 12 months, you get 25% back. And 13 months and beyond, you get 30% back. So for the sake of math, I'm gonna say that as an example, you make a purchase for 100 PV. Now PV stands for point value. Every product in doTERRA is given a PV amount. So let's say you spend 100 PV in 1 month. By the time you're a member for over a year, you will be getting 30 points back. And 30 points are like doTERRA dollars. It's literally $30 to spend on products. And on top of that, you get your shipping back in points. So the two main ways to ship with doTERRA is ground or second day. And because we love to get our oils and our products as soon as we can, we usually go with the second day, which is $12, ground is $7. But so for us, being members for a year, we're now talking about getting 42 points back for every 100 we spend. And that's extraordinary. You're starting to talk about a lot of free products. I don't know that many other companies that do that. It's an incredible program, and in order to set it up, there's just a few more details you need to know that Scott's going to explain to you. Take it away, Scott.
So I'm going to explain to you the LRP or Loyalty Rewards Program. The Loyalty Rewards Program is pretty simple. It's doTERRA is rewarding you for your loyalty. Seems pretty simple. Your loyalty, you buy stuff and then they give you free stuff. The only people that I can think of that wouldn't like free stuff is people that hate free stuff, number one, or people that have been dropped on their heads. Those are the only two people I can think of. Now, there are some things that you need to know about this program, and here's the basics of what you need to know. If you spend less than 10 PV points, point values, right? So you buy stuff and doTERRA gives you points. If you spend less than 10 points, you will become a very, very, very sad, those are tears, sad little camper, and you'll be crying all the way home because you'll lose all your points. So check this out. You can have, 300-400 points in your account ready to get something amazing like Melissa or something like that. And then one day you forget to, or 1 month you forget to place an order that's above 10 PV, and then all of it just goes bye-bye. So don't ever let that happen to you. Always get something, right? Get a chapstick, get the On Guard hand sanitizer. Extraordinary. My wife and I, Dina, we do not go anywhere without it. We are obsessed with the hand sanitizer. You can get a bottle of lemon essential oil, get something. You just need to make sure that you're spending at least 10 PV, right? Some people will tell you it's 1, sometimes it's 10. I always just go on the safe side, make sure you're spending at least 10, right? Because you don't want to think that you can, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I don't need to continue. Now, if you spend between 10 to 49 PV, this is the beautiful thing. You don't lose any points, you just keep them, right? You keep what you got. POI. Let's just you didn't see that. You keep your points. Now you know behind the magic. You keep your points. You don't earn any points, but you just keep what you got. So you need to spend between 10 to 49 PV every single points. You need to spend that in points every single month for you to keep your points, right? You don't earn anything. You don't move along in that percentage, but you just keep what you got, which is awesome. Now, once you do 50 points or more, you begin to earn points. And we'll see if I can spell it right this time. Yay for me! So you get to earn points, right? You'll be able to accrue new stuff and you'll be able to save up for big purchases. I know my wife and I are accruing our points for some really big stuff. And that's what I would advise you to do. If you're gonna get your points, don't immediately get a point and then spend it. Save up and just like get the mother load. It'll feel like Christmas to you. Just get a lot of stuff that's super expensive that you couldn't afford if you were gonna do it yourself. And it'll feel like Christmas. It's the best strategy. Don't just spend every single point that you get. So you'll earn points and you'll move forward on that percentage scale. Now, if you are doing doTERRA as a business, you have to spend a minimum of 100 points. You have to have 100 points in your cart every single week for you to get a check, right? And if you don't do that, no checks will be cut. You'll be sad. Once again, if you don't do this, you'll look like this. But so if you just need to make sure your cart's in there. And most people, what they do, so what my wife and I do, we just keep 100 in our cart no matter what, and we keep changing her out, and we go into our cart like, probably 10 times in a month. Oh, should we do, let's add this, and most of the time we just add, and then we realize that that's more money than we can spend, and so we begin to take off until it's at least 100, and if not more, usually more than 100. But make sure it's 100 if you want to get a check. If you want a check from doTERRA and you're selling oils, make sure it's 100. If you're not selling oils, I know selling sounds pushy and most people don't like, they feel, I don't like this stuff. That's why doTERRA calls it sharing oils. What you'll find is as you're doing your oils that people will begin to ask you questions about it, and you can do one of two things. You can refer to somebody else who's gonna make a little money off of them, or you can make some money off of them yourself. So it's super smart. If you wanna make a few $100 a month extra for not really doing much else except for telling people, answering people's questions when they ask you about your oils, sign up to become a wellness advocate. Now, here's where it gets fun. You ready for the fun part? Okay, good. I'm glad you said yes. If you would say no, I would have just cut the video right there. 125, if you spend 125, you will get free oil. Free oils. Well, it's not really oils, it's just one oil, and they do this once a month. There's one oil every single month. Shh, it just disappears. Look at that. It's like it never happened. You'll get one oil every single, doTERRA does a free oil every single month, and They do it on the first of the month. Nobody really ever knows what it is. It's always something exciting. And I think this month it's the wild orange, which is really cool. Everybody loves the wild orange. Daddy loves the wild orange. So you get free oil, spend $125. Here's the thing, you have to do this. You have to spend $125 by the 15th, right? If you don't spend it by the 15th, you'll look like this. You'll be a sad puppy dog. And you can't do like 100 here and 25 there. You have to do it all in. You have to do one order of 125 in order to get your free oil. You only get that one time a month. Doesn't matter how many times you spend 125 PV. You'll only get one oil. That's it. That's it. Now, every quarter, and it seems like they're doing it more than every quarter, but every quarter, if you spend 200 PV, you get another free product. And sometimes it's deep blue, sometimes it's frankincense. I'm saying product because sometimes they do like the deep blue rub. And that's, while it is an oil, it's a rub, not necessarily a little bottle of oil. So you get free stuff from them if you spend 200. And sometimes they extend it like they did this month. So this month, if you order 125 point value by the 15th, you'll get one free wild orange. And if you spend 200 at any time in the month, there's no except for the last, you have to do it up to the last day, you will get an additional free oil of frankincense. Now here's the cool thing, you can do this one up to 4 times. So you can spend $200 4 times, 800 bucks, or 800 points. PVs and dollars don't always match up, so you have to be careful on that. But you get 4 of the free products. So you can, this month, if you were to do it, you could get 4 frankincense for free, but you can't spend like 800 PV all at once. You have to spend 200 to get 200, 200, 200. Capiche? You're following me. I think I know you know what I'm saying, right? I hope you know what I'm saying. But anyway, when you're putting stuff in your cart, the beautiful thing about doTERRA is that you're not stuck with anything. You can go in and change, and I know some companies, like, you have to order something and it just keeps coming every single month, no matter if you need it or not. And it's not like this. You're in full control. That's all you need to know, really, with the PV. Now Dina's gonna walk you through how to set up your cart.
Okay, you guys ready to learn how to set up your loyalty rewards cart? So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to doTERRA.com, and you're going to see an area right here that says login. And you're going to go ahead and put in your ID and password. Now, your ID is a number that doTERRA emailed you once you enrolled as a member. Your password is the one you created when you enrolled. So you want to put your information in and simply press login. It's then going to take you to this screen. And since I already have a loyalty rewards order set up here, I'm just going to simply press edit. But for you, since it's your first time going in and doing it, you're going to click on create new loyalty order. Now, when you go in to play around, add things, remove things from your loyalty reward order, you always want to make sure you click on the edit button or the create new button, because you don't want to create a one-time order because you don't earn points by doing that. And you're not eligible for free products when you do that. You'll press create new loyalty order, and what's going to come up after that is a calendar to ask you to pick a date. And just remember to pick a date before the 15th of the month is super important because that's what makes you eligible for the free product of the month. It always needs to be processed before the 15th. So I'm just going to go ahead and press edit. And for me, it'll take me to my cart and what's in there. But what you'll see after you pick your date is you'll see the shop of all of our amazing products. I love this. And you'll just shop for whatever you need. For the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and go into the On Guard products because I love On Guard. And I'm going to add some cleaner concentrate. And I'm going to add some On Guard laundry detergent. Non-toxic, love that stuff. And let's just go ahead and add some hand wash. And you can then go back to shop products and look at all the different options we have that you can shop. You can click on each of these, check out what we have. What I usually do every month is I just add everything I could possibly want for that month. And I save it in my cart. And then right before my processing date, I just go in and I take out what I simply can't afford that month and leave in what I can, get my free products, and I'm good to go. And I put in the items that I wasn't able to get for the following month. The super sweet thing about our loyalty rewards program is you're not stuck purchasing the same thing every month. I know that there's some companies where you're getting the same vitamins or the same protein shake or whatever month after month after month, and all of a sudden you have way too much stock of this specific product. That's not how this works. You literally get to go in every single month and adjust what you're going to get, take out things, put in new things. So you're literally getting exactly what you want every single month. And so I can go into single oils, add some of those if I want to. I love clary sage, so I'm going to add that. And I love Copaiba, so I'm going to add that. And then I'm just going through and adding my wish list of whatever I want. And then I just simply go right here to where the cart is and press review loyalty order. And then it's just going to show me all the things I have in my cart, the things I added in there, and then the things that were in there before. Now I have my Vitality Pack, which is just awesome vitamins that doTERRA has made. It has made such a big difference in Scott and my life, and we take them every single day. The really cool thing about the Vitality Pack is you get to add 3 additional supplements at a huge discount. So for example, these deep blue supplements are usually I believe they're like $59.50, so almost $60, and I get them for $20 as part of this whole customizable package. So that's a pretty extraordinary savings. Something that I really want to point out is the dollar amount versus the PV amount. So doTERRA does everything in PV. So you really, really need to pay attention to that number, because your free products, the product of the month, whatever the promotion is all based on PV number. So every month there's a product of the month that's 125 PV. And sometimes people will go in there and they'll spend $125 and they'll say, Scott and Dina, we did not get our free product. And we'll ask them, well, how much did you spend? How many PV did you spend? And they'll go in and they'll see, oh no, I spent $125, but I only spent 119 PV. And so you always want to pay attention to that specific number. And once you add your big wish list into your cart, you can simply go to save and process on February 8th. So People come here and they see the save and process on February 8th and they kind of freak out. And they're like, oh no, I'm committing to this. No, you're not committing to it. You just save it and you can go into your cart, into your account, all the way up to February 7th, and you can remove all this stuff. You can switch it all out for other products. You are not committing to anything until February 8th comes along and you decide whatever you want to do. There is no minimum, there is no maximum. You just process it as you wish. You are in complete control of that. But for the sake of this, I'm going to say save and process on February 8th. And it'll take me to this screen and it shows me that it was a success and that my order will process on February 8th. I can always go back to shop products and I can edit it. I could do whatever I want in my loyalty rewards order and in my cart. So that's how you set it up. It's super easy. Again, you can go in there anytime and change it. I probably go in there a dozen times a month. Another thing is you will notice that my processing date is the 8th of every month. But sometimes I know exactly what I want on the 1st. And I've been waiting to process it. And I can go in on the 1st of the month and process my order. I don't have to wait until the 8th. I can if I want to, so I have that freedom, but I don't have to. So I hope this helps, and make sure to set up your LRP as soon as you can, because again, it is the best way, the most effective way to earn those free points, to get those free products, and we just don't want you missing out. All right. God bless you guys.